Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into something that's quietly affecting millions of lives every single day: depression. And no, this isn't just about feeling sad after a bad day. We're talking about the real reasons behind depression, the hidden causes that can silently build up without us even realizing. If you've ever felt lost, overwhelmed, or just numb, you are not alone. Today, we're uncovering the top reasons for depression, and more importantly, understanding them, because awareness is the first step toward healing. Segment 1. The silent weight of unmet expectations. Let's start with one of the biggest silent contributors: unmet expectations. Imagine you're climbing a mountain, expecting to see a breathtaking view at the top. But when you finally get there, it's foggy. You can't see anything. The disappointment isn't just about the view. It's about the energy you spent believing that view would make it all worth it. That's what happens in life too. Society tells us by 25, we should have a degree, a career, a house, and maybe even a golden retriever. When reality doesn't match the ideal life we envisioned, it's easy to spiral into feelings of failure. Even if we're doing just fine. Studies show that unrealistic societal standards significantly increase the risk of clinical depression, especially among millennials and Gen Z. Segment 2. The invisible chains of chronic stress. Now let's talk about stress, not the "oh no, I have a deadline" kind. I mean chronic stress, the type that feels like background noise that never shuts off. It's like trying to run a marathon with a 50-pound backpack. At first, you push through, but over time, the weight wears you down until you can't run anymore. Or even walk. Work pressure, financial worries, family responsibilities, even good things, like planning a wedding or moving to a dream city, can turn toxic if there's no bounds. Chronic stress rewires the brain structure, shrinking areas like the hippocampus, which is essential for mood regulation. Segment 3. Loneliness in a crowded room. Here's a heartbreaker. You can feel lonely even when surrounded by hundreds of people. In today's digital age, we're more connected than ever, but real connection, that's rare. It's like scrolling through a highlight reel while quietly battling your own storms. This lack of authentic emotional connection creates a deep a hollow space inside that nothing else seems to fill. Remember when you were a kid and had that one best friend you could tell everything to? Now, many adults go years without having even one conversation that feels that safe. A Harvard study found that loneliness increases the risk of depression by 60%. Segment 4. The betrayal of our own bodies. Sometimes, depression isn't triggered by the outside world. It's hidden inside our biology. Low levels of neurotransmitters, like serotonin, dopamine, or norepinephrine can deeply impact mood, motivation, and pleasure. It's like trying to watch a vibrant 4K movie. But your screen is cracked and colorless. The story is still there, but it feels dull and broken. This is why some people might have perfect lives on paper. But still battle depression daily. Around 20% of major depressive episodes are closely linked to chemical imbalances, genetics, or physical health conditions like thyroid disorders. Segment 5. The shadows of past trauma. Another major reason: past trauma. Old wounds, whether from childhood abuse, bullying, loss, or neglect, often leave scars that never fully heal. Think of it like an app running in the background of your mind, draining your battery little by little, even if you aren't actively thinking about it. Trauma rewrites how our brain processes fear, trust, and happiness, and unless addressed, these invisible injuries can quietly anchor us in sadness. I once heard someone say, "You can't heal a wound by pretending it's not there," and it's true. Recognizing and addressing trauma is one of the bravest things a person can do. Segment 6. Lifestyle choices that backfire. Finally, let's not underestimate the little daily choices we make. Poor sleep, junk food diets, lack of sunlight, and zero exercise. They might seem harmless short-term, but over time, it's like building a house without a foundation. Your mind and body are deeply linked. Neglect your body long enough, and your mind starts to crack too. Think of your mental health like a garden. If you stop watering it, stop removing weeds, and stop giving it sunlight, it withers. People who exercise regularly are 25% less likely to develop depression, according to the American Psychological Association. Depression is complicated. It's not just one thing. It's a mix of battles, both seen and unseen. But here's the truth you need to remember. Depression is not a personal failure, it's not a weakness, and it's definitely not the end of your story. Whether your struggle comes from stress, loneliness, biology, trauma, or lifestyle, you are not broken beyond repair. Healing is possible, connection is possible, joy is still possible. It all starts with awareness. And tiny steps toward change. So if today's video resonated with you, or you know someone who needs to hear this, share it. Let's break the silence together. You matter, you are not alone, and your story is still unfolding. Subscribe for more real talks about mental health, life, and growth. See you in the next video. Would you also like me to quickly suggest visual elements, on-screen text prompts, or audience engagement ideas like comments or polls to make this video even more dynamic?